Boom shakalaka, Merry Christmas. Welcome to the Bitcoin Quiet Before the Storm, before we have one of these two crazy scenarios happening. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin, why this is the quiet before the storm, and the two likely scenarios we could potentially see. Merry Christmas to everybody out there who celebrates it, and the rest of you who don't. Merry unnamed holiday or not holiday. Maybe not even merry. So, before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at @CryptoLove. Push that like button. Now, today, Fear 29, same as the past week. The overall market, same as the past week. We have been going sideways for over a week now. Bitcoin is acting like a stable coin. This is not normal behavior for Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. So generally, this type of very low volatility happens right before a period of massive volatility. Bitcoin right now is 16,832, Ethereum at 1219, BNB at 244, XRP 34 cents, Dogecoin 7 cents, Cardano 25 cents, and Polygon 79 cents. And if we take a look at Bitcoin right now, just going pretty much sideways. As a matter of fact, trading at prices that we saw on November 9th. That's almost 2 months ago. We were trading at almost the same exact prices. Now, over the past few days, has just been going sideways. We do have the 50 and 20-day moving averages sitting right above the price. We have this lower trend line sitting right below the price. So Bitcoin will get squished between there over the next couple days, and we'll have to see, can Bitcoin break upwards or will it be breaking downwards? Now, if we take a look, right now, large traders are likely going to get a big fat bill for all the record premiums they've been spending on puts. $17.8 billion is set to be the bill amount for now. Investors are expecting record amounts on puts. That means betting on the market going down. This is unlike anything that has ever been seen before. You can see unseen levels right here. Now, the last time we had a market meltdown where the market just collapsed for multiple years, 2008, look at this. Barely anybody buying puts back then. This is like record levels compared to what we saw back then. What can happen with this is it can set the market up for a very, very fast short squeeze. Doesn't mean it will, but it's possible. Right now, we see insider selling being exhausted, getting extremely exhausted. Now, if we take a look at this, the corporate insider sells. The last few times we saw this turn around, there were large rallies that followed. Now, will this be turning around, or is this just a little tick before it goes even lower? That question you have to ask yourself. But if it does continue on the downward trend, a lot of people are betting on a market going down. They want to buy their Bitcoin at $13,000 or $10,000. Well, I got to say, if it breaks through where we are right now, it's unlikely to stop at $13,000 or $10,000, because if the markets break down from here, we are likely going to record low levels, like stuff we have not seen since 2007 or 1999. Those type of levels in terms of the S&P, and Bitcoin would follow suit. If we get another crisis, it would have the impact and duration of the previous crises combined. In other words, it would become a depression. Still big if anything can happen, but we will see. Basically, if we break through this moving average to the downside, we might likely see the S&P going to find support on this double top level less than 50%, basically a 50% plus drop from where we are right now. So it would be absolutely mayhem, not only for the S&P, but you got to think for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And right now, we're having one of the most terrible years for Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin doesn't see many years with this much red. It's one of the 3 worst years in Bitcoin's history. Now, the only year worse than this was 2018, but even so, it's still a bad year. Now, this could just be following a pattern that Bitcoin sees every single 4 years, where we have 3 years of increase and 1 year bear market. That would mean that the next year would be pretty good for Bitcoin. What could that look like? Well, Bitcoin right now, finding support on the Mayer multiple indicator, this black line right here. It bounced off of here, the June lows, bouncing off of here again right now with the FTX crash. Now, previous bottoms, 2018, 2015, also found support on this Mayer multiple indicator. Is this just repeating history? No one will have the answer for you until the future. That's the unfortunate part. But the good news is that the Bitcoin market cap has crossed under the realized cap. This realized cap is the orange line right here. Bitcoin price is the red line. This signifies a lifetime investment opportunity as the entire market on aggregate goes into unrealized loss territory, which happens extremely rarely. I mean, had you have bought Bitcoin at these opportunities in history, you would have been buying generational opportunities for Bitcoin. So right now, it's no different. Granted, everybody's like, but this time's different because we have a recession and we have wars and we have everything. But that's the same thing that was happening back here, and the same thing that was happening back here, and the same thing that was happening back here. Bitcoin was dead. It's never coming back. People are done with crypto. It was the same narrative every single time. The world's falling apart. This time's different. The world's falling apart every time when Bitcoin is down this low. Which brings us to this chart. Very interesting chart right now. We have a very solid bullish divergence building for Bitcoin with the RSI and the price. Now, a bullish divergence happens when the price is going down and the RSI, the relative strength indicator, is going up. Now, this is different than what was happening at the top back in 2021. We had a bearish divergence where price was going up and the RSI was going down. Now, bearish divergences, price usually go down. Similarly, at that moment, everyone was calling for a $100,000 Bitcoin, and the price went down. Now, if we look right now, everybody's calling for a $10,000 Bitcoin, and we have a bearish divergence, which generally sends the price up. Which one will we have? Well, if we take a look at this, very interesting chart, the 2-week MACD cross just happened in 2022. Now, the previous times we had a 2-week MACD cross, moving average convergence divergence cross, well, here's what happened. In 2013, 1,235% gains. 2015, 255% gains. 2016, 2,766% gains. That's 27x. 2019, 2.5x. 2020, 6.5x. 2021, 67% increase. All of those on average, 800% increase, basically an 8x on average. Something to keep in mind. If we don't see the end of the world depression, well, things could be looking good for Bitcoin. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Merry Christmas to all of you. Enjoy the holidays with your friends and families, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.